I have behind me two brand new 2022 BMW X4 30i's. And I'm gonna give you guys a quick walk around now that these cars just landed off of the truck from the factory. Let's give you guys a quick walk around so you guys can see what the new LCI X4 is for the 2022 model year. Okay, so I happen to have both a non-M Sport and an M Sport package X4 30i in front of me. The first thing that I noticed that is really weird on this car that doesn't actually make sense to the rest of BMW's lineup is this kidney grille. Like, I'm not talking about how the fact that it's a bigger kidney grille, the size of it's changed, or the fact that it connects in the center. I'm talking about this honeycomb grille pattern here with the little, little dots in it. This was previously reserved for the M340, the M440, the X2 M35i. All of those had very similar honeycomb grilles, but for some reason on the base 30i 4-cylinder engine on the X4, these are getting them as well. So that's definitely odd. That's definitely unique. That's going to be very interesting now. It's harder to tell them apart between what's the upgraded engine and what's not the upgraded engine. The rest of the bumper, like between where the kidney grille goes lower towards the black and the side, it just looks really flat. Like there's not much character to it. You can't really see anything. Looks like the vents for the brakes is no longer. You just have the triangle one on the side, but there usually is a center one that goes in for brake cooling. That's no longer there. You can see in the kidney grills, you still have the active vents behind that as well. And then this would get a camera right in the center if you have the 360 camera. Onto the side, you do have the LED headlights are standard now with the adaptive function, definitely the exact same as the X3. And then these wheels are very similar to the X3s as well. And I did notice that all of the black trim on it, like right here, up here, behind the mirror there, and on the window right here, it's all a matte black finish now. Last year, it was a high gloss black finish that you'd have everywhere, and now it's only a matte black. Coming around to the back end, you have the redesigned taillights as well. So the new updated taillights. Now, one thing that I'm so confused on, what is with these tailpipes? Now, these tailpipes look like the hexagon shape that you'd normally find on an upgraded engine, kind of matching that grille. These would be the M40i variants would usually have these kind of tailpipes, and now it's on a 30i variant, so that's very confusing. It is nice to see though that they're actually connected to the muffler instead of being connected to the bumper, so that is very interesting. But yeah, it's a 30i, but it has the hexagon tailpipes, which doesn't really make much sense. Other than that, you can't see too much. On the M Sport package over here, since it does have the high gloss black kidney grille and extended content, you do get black tailpipes instead. Coming around to the side, new M Sport wheels. These ones are pretty cool. I've seen a bunch of them on the new iCars that are coming out. They look really good. And then you also get, when you get M Sport, now you get the high gloss black finishing in here, which is interesting. Oh, another thing before I keep moving on to that one, I noticed on this kidney grille, the kidney surround is now satin aluminum, which matches the window surround. But on last year's model, it would have been chrome like this X1 here. Now it's satin aluminum. Going back to the M Sport one, when you get the high gloss black kidney grille, of course it blacks that out. You don't have the difference. But when you go M Sport, you get a little bit more, detailed in the bumper. The side air vent gets much bigger along the side here. There's more character with those little lines right in there. This still seems to be fake, but yeah, even that is blocked off. So even with M Sport, you're still not getting the brake cooling that you would have had on the previous models. Now let's check out the interior on this car. Okay, very interesting. So I believe this one does have the Tacora red interior. I'll have to double check my spec sheets when I get inside, but I'm pretty sure this is the Tacora red Sensatec. This is the new Sensatec because it is the perforated and was not ventilated seats. So this is the new Sensatec that has BMW's updated. It's been in the States for a while, and now they finally brought it to Canada. Before, we only had leatherette in beige or black. Now there's a lot more Sensatec options. Typical of the M Sport, of course, for the new LCI, you get the 12-inch display is a lot bigger here, although I don't think this is a 12 actually, because it would come all the way up to the corner, and I don't have a live cockpit professional in this car. So you have option 6U2, which is live cockpit plus, I believe, and you're getting the analog gauges, little M logo for M Sport there. And then if you did get the Live Cut Professional, this corner would go from here and it would maximize all the way to over here. And then coming down, you have the new updated, like the X5, the X6. No more wireless charging tray is no longer an option. And then the transmission control gets changed as well. Now it's very in line, basically the exact same as the 3 Series, 4 Series, X5, X6, X7. They all have that same interior control. M Sport steering wheel didn't change, but biggest thing would be that Sensatec red interior. I will double check, but I'm pretty sure, yeah, no, I don't need to double check, I know. For Nazca leather, you would have lines in here. This is 100% the Sensatec Tacora red option. I like how it still comes onto the door panel, even with the Sensatec. It's really hard to tell real leather. Of course, in the back, heated seats, or no, sorry, not climate control section. Heated seats isn't on this car, but there would be buttons there if you had it. USB-C ports. So yeah, not much has changed. Just everything on the exterior, that whole front bumper and everything, those headlights. Biggest thing though is that whole climate control section, infotainment system, and iDrive controller plus transmission controller. Normally BMW doesn't change that stuff, but for this year, they went above and beyond. Anything different in the trunk? Nah, not really anything different. Looks the exact same as last year. Looks like I got two more of them over here. It looks like we got a Phytonic blue with an M Sport and high gloss black kidney grille, and a black sapphire with a non-M Sport package as well. Very interesting. We got a bunch of X4s in today. We got a lot of 2022 cars. I believe this is also a 2022 4 Series, but I'll do a separate video on that. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this quick walk around of the new LCI 2022 BMW X4 30i. A lot of changes between that front grille, the front bumper, rear tail lights, even the tail lights and tail pipes, and then the matte black on the non-M Sport, and then that whole interior. It looks pretty cool. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys appreciate this BMW content. Feel free to subscribe to the channel to support me and also enter in my other giveaways. Just check out my other videos up here for that. Like this video, it does help me grow. Thank you guys so much. Don't forget, if you're in the Toronto marketplace and you're interested in a BMW, hit me up, I'm email down below, and I'll be happy to help you out with an X4 or any other BMW.